So number one, always wear eye protection. Number one most important piece of safety equipment out there. Always have that. There's no oops with eyes, right? You got to have it. No question about it. Okay? Number two, next one. First thing you should always do before you touch a power tool, read the manual. That's circled, isn't it? It's universal, been on every tool. Plus, it's been on the last manual, hasn't it? Should you obtain advice if you don't understand how to use the tool? Yes, we're going to circle that, and we're going to put a plus because that's universal and it's been on the other tool. Okay, so making sure properly wired. Making sure wired proper, right? Is that universal? Circle that. Was that on the last one? Plus. We're going to put a little P beside that because is that dealing with power? Yes, so that's dealing with power. Next one.
Do not operate while under the influence of drugs, alcohol, or medication.
And all you have to do is read the bold. Do not operate under the influence. That's universal. We're going to circle it. That's a plus. It's been on the other manual. And we're assuming that's obvious. I would point out that's also including medication that would make you drowsy, allergy medication. So you want to be aware of that. It's not just the obvious one. So should I have loose clothing when I'm over on these tools? Right? I could get pulled in. So we want to make sure that we are aware of what we're wearing. Jewelry, bracelets, things like that, long hooded sweatshirts, hanging, dangling things. Got that? We wouldn't want our hair, girls would want to make sure with our hair, we might pull it up so we don't get pulled into the machine. Is that universal?
Yes.
We're going to circle that. We're going to put a plus. That's been on the last one. Next one.
Make adjustments with the power off.
So we would not have the machine on when we're adjusting it, right? We're going to circle that, put a plus beside it. It's universal, every tool. It's been on the last one. And by the way, would that be power? Yes, we put a P beside that because that would be power. Next one.
Never wear gloves.
Okay, this is not universal. Why? Are there power tools you wear gloves for? Yes, grinders, things of that nature, welders. So we're not going to circle this. Was this on the last manual though? Yeah, we're going to put a plus. Okay? And we're going to write an SS because this is specific to the spindle sander and the drill press too.
Do not sand pieces of material that are too small.
Okay, do not sand pieces too small. Is that universal? Yeah, we're going to circle that. Was that on the last one? Yes. Now we could take that word sand out and say drill or cut and it would all be fit. Is that making sense? Next one, okay? Always clean area up before leaving. And that's universal. And that's going to be a plus, and it's going to be a power, because it has to do with you don't leave the machine on before you leave. You make sure it's clean. Okay? Next one.
Never perform layout with sander on.
Okay. We're never going to perform layout with sander on. Is that universal? Is that dealing with power? Yes. Was that on the last manual? Yes. We're going to do our layout over here. We're not going over the tool and go, oh, now I got to measure it. One, it's dangerous. Also, your classmates are going to get tired of standing in line, and then you get them going, oh, now I've got to measure it. Okay, universal, right? We don't want it to fly around, fall off. We're going to clamp it. So circle that. That's a plus. Does that make sense? Okay. Next.
Always turn the machine off and disconnect the cord from power source.
Okay, if we're going to add any accessory or anything, we're not going to have the machine plugged in or turned on. So we're going to circle that. We're going to put a plus beside that because that's...
How would it be universal if there's some that don't have power?
Okay, we're talking all about power tools. We're not talking about hand tools. All power tools.
No,
Okay.
there's some power tools that don't.
Would you'd pull the battery out before you're doing anything to it. So we're going to circle that because it's universal. We're going to put a plus because it was on the last one. And is that dealing with power?
Yeah.
Okay, next one.
Shut off power and clean the sander and work area before leaving.
Okay, again, there's a power one. Is that universal?
Yeah.
Yes. We're going to circle that. We're going to put a plus on it. Okay, now we're going, next one.
Number 15.
I think so, yeah. That's where we're at.
Avoid awkward hand positions where a sudden slip could cause a hand to move into the sander.
So we're going to circle that. We're going to put a plus beside it, and, right, because that's universal. We're going to watch our hands where they are. It's been on the manual, all the manuals so far. Next one.
Never leave area when power's on.
So we shouldn't just leave the area. Don't leave the machine on and walk away and go, okay, your turn, right? Is that universal? Was that on the last one? Mm-hmm. So, and does that have to do with power? So circle it, plus it, and put a P beside it. Okay, I'm going to have you read the next one.
Okay. Disconnect machine from power source when making repairs.
So disconnect for repairs, right? Is that universal? Right? You're going to circle that. We're going to put a plus. And is that dealing with power? Yes. So that is a P. We're going to not have a machine plugged in while we're working on it. Okay?
One operator using machine at a time.
So stop here. Is this universal?
No.
No, because there are power tools that are two-people power tools. Trowels and post hole diggers and jacks. So we're going to not say universal, but was this on the last manual? Yes, we're going to do a plus, and we're going to do an SS so we know it's to do with the spindle sander. My tools here, the drill and the spindle and the tools, are all one-person tools. Okay, next one.
This sander is intended for indoor use.
Oh, is that universal? No, because are there outdoor power tools? Yeah. So we're going to do no circle on that. We're going to do a plus, though, because it was on the last manual, and we're going to write an SS, because this tool is an indoor tool. Can you read the next one?
Okay. Guards should be in place at all times.
Is that universal?
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to circle that, and we're at 27. We're going to circle that and put a plus beside it. That was on the last one. Okay? Who would like to read? Okay, can you read to me number 29?
Don't force tool.
Okay, is that on the last one? Yeah, is that universal? We're not going to force the tool faster than what it's made for. Okay? How about number 31? Who would like to read that?
Protect your ears.
Protect your ears. Now, if we were coming in every day, day in and day out, if you worked at Vic Firth, right, the drumstick company, and you came in every day and there was loud noises, it wasn't really, really loud, but it was just steady, we would have ear protection on. Or if we were coming in and it was going to be really loud all at once, an explosion company, say you're blowing things up and boom, so you'd cover your ears. There's nothing in my room that's going to be louder than what you guys are in the lunchroom, except the carver for the 8th grade, which will be in the other room, and it's not going to be when you'll be in here, you won't be in there. You guys got that? That's why I don't do ear protection. Plus, the amount we're going to actually get sand and drill is going to be very, very small. Okay, everybody understand those universal things? Okay.